Platformr is a cloud management platform that automates AWS CloudOps to deliver a secure cloud foundation for operating confidently at scale. In less than an hour, Platformr configures an AWS landing zone, centralizes operations and governance, and implements best practices across your organization, accelerating AWS migration and modernization. Getting started is easy. Once you've logged into your Platformr account, our cloud baseline evaluation tool runs over 100 checks in your existing AWS organization to identify current risks and opportunities for improvement. When the evaluation is complete, Platformr instantly scores your progress on 10 critical cloud capabilities, with the ability to drill down and view configuration gaps, severity levels, past and failed checks, and clear remediation steps for every flagged issue. You can also download your architecture diagrams and charts to share internally or use for audit documentation. And when you update your environment, you can rerun your cloud baseline evaluation at any time. If you need to support a complex multi-org strategy, you can seamlessly add and manage multiple AWS organizations with unified access for centralized visibility and control across your AWS cloud environments. From a single login, teams can oversee resources, enforce policies, and automate operations across all connected organizations, streamlining governance, security, and cost management. Platformr's tagging library also makes it easy to identify, organize, and manage your resources across AWS services by providing recommended tags based on best practices and giving you the option to create and customize your own. With your account set up and evaluation complete, you're ready to configure and deploy your Platformr Foundation. In less than an hour, the Platformr Foundation cuts migration timelines and accelerates modernization by centralizing governance and configuring a multi-account landing zone following best practices, the fastest way to get a scalable, secure AWS organization up and running. The first step is configuring your AWS organization. Within your organization, you can create a multi-account strategy following best practices, and either import or create new organizational units. Platformr also incorporates budget details, allowing you to set budgets that you can adjust later. Under governance, you can set your approved regions and deny others in order to control costs, establish security boundaries, and eliminate surprises on regional technology compatibility. You can also choose whether you want to deploy AWS Control Tower, which Platformr supports as an enabler rather than overriding its management, and other options that streamline role-based access management, including deploying a deny all service control policy and identity center resources. After you've finished configuring your organization and governance, you'll move on to security and identity. At a minimum, Platformr requires centralized security and identity capabilities. You can create or import accounts for logging and auditing, ensuring compliance with best practices. Log retention and root access management are automatically configured. For tagging, all Platformr deployed resources inherit tags, which are essential for identifying, organizing, and managing your cloud resources effectively across different AWS services. Tags can be updated and redeployed after initial setup. Platformr Foundation also helps teams move faster while maintaining control and efficiency at scale by providing optional capabilities for AWS organization integrated services that centralize AWS account management. This includes creating centralized accounts for monitoring, backup, operations tooling, and centralized identity management across your AWS environment. Centralizing your cloud operations streamlines management, boosts security, improves cost control, and increases operational efficiency with unified visibility into your organization's overall health. When you click Deploy, Platformr will automatically deploy your accounts, OUs, IAM, roles, permission sets, budgets, logging, and more in less than an hour. Now that your foundation is deployed, you can begin building environments for your workloads in our WorkloadFactory. Platformr's WorkloadFactory helps you deploy well-architected workloads with full control and flexibility to scale as your business grows. With WorkloadFactory, you can manage from 1 to hundreds of workloads in your AWS organization and set up role-based access groups that automatically implement security best practices. Each department in your organization can be limited to their approved workloads. and each workload has their own budget and cost monitoring for greater organization governance. Leverage out-of-the-box workload templates with opinionated, proven AWS reference architecture, including GenAI, Kubernetes, Fargate, data, and analytics and more, deploying native AWS resources in your account to provide a fully prepared workload DevOps environment. Or, build or bring your own workloads and CI/CD pipelines. Each workload represents an isolated environment. You can define the workload type, select regions, set your RPO and RTO, and provide a monthly budget. Platformr also supports GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket. Simply paste in your repo URL and Platformr sets up the trust for secure deployment pipelines. Environment deployment is flexible. Platformr configures development, testing, staging, production, and disaster recovery environments for improved application stability, security, and risk management. Deploy some environments now, stage others for later, or remove any you don't need. All you have to do is name each account, provide an email, and toggle its deployment status. After you've selected your accounts, you can apply resource tags and configure control tower enrollment, Git OIDC, and identity center roles per workload. All of your settings are saved automatically, so you can revisit your workloads at any time. Once you're ready, deploy your workloads in minutes. From streamlining cloud operations and centralizing governance to applying best practices and deploying well-architected workloads, Platformr delivers a secure cloud foundation for operating confidently at scale. Talk with our experts to learn more.